forces a lot of man-to-man coverage.
Rare empty set for Drake May. He throws underneath for Stephon Diggs, who was huge on that game-winning drive against Baltimore last week. Coming off a 138-yard game. He's got two tight ends and an extra offensive lineman. Jumbo set for this Stevenson run. And he slices through for a first down and spins away for more. Into the red zone, Ramondre Stevenson. And the Patriots moving well to start the day on offense for most of the year in this area of the field. May steps up, flings it to the goal line, and it is held onto by Hunter Henry. He's the red zone target, and he picks up the first down on a difficult contested catch for 13 yards. Westover blocking. May fake, throw, back of the end zone. It is a touchdown for Austin Hooper. Jumbo package again.
Love these tight ends in the red zone. Austin Hooper, longtime veteran. So much of the attention goes to the run game. And then Hunter Henry on the motion, but you sneak in that backside X tight end along the baseline. Just give him a high ball to go make a play.
They're hoping to have Milton Williams back today, not the case. Blitz coming on Brady Cook as he throws to Mitchell outside. Carlton Davis wraps him up shy of the first down marker on a gain of 6.
And so far, that's exactly what they've done.
Drake May's got a man in the middle of the field. Kyle Williams had a huge touchdown last week. Extra body for the Jets coming, and it got rid of it, did May. Found his man. There goes Efton Chisum III for the first catch of his NFL career. Kind of tripped himself up a little bit. Here's a reverse from Stevenson to Henderson. May gets his body in there, and there goes Travion Henderson tumbling for about 12. 7 first downs on the first 12 plays. Patriots are moving the ball very effectively. Here comes Stevenson slicing through and gets dragged down by Eric Watts. And now right back to the 1-yard line. Stevenson the carry, West over the block. Patriots with a second touchdown drive. That looked about as easy as it gets. Nice for scores.
Yeah, you just watch Westover. This is a fullback's dream right here. He knows goal line is his time to shine. Watch him lead up. He wanted no part of that block.
Just barreled over.
You got some veterans inside and one of the better running backs in Breece Hall.
Well, Brady Cook has to jump back on top of that fumbled exchange with Josh Myers. Cook floats it. It is Mitchell. It is picked off. Staying in bounds was Hawkins, planting the feet and then stepped out.
Here we go. The minute Brady's eyes go left, bang, you see him sprint to the sideline.
He picks up Brady Cook this week, and Drake May right back to work. Under some pressure, launches for Diggs! Looking for the Moss, he got it! If the Browns win, that game will be for the AFC North. First time that Drake May sees a third down today, and guess what? He finds Kyle Williams. Everybody and the center, pretty much. May has a release outside. This is a nice maneuver by Pop Douglas. That's how in control New England was in the first. Drake May got a man. It's Stevenson. It's a touchdown. May's 9 for 9, and the Patriots are rolling the Jets on the road.
Now, you see what happens when they blitz this linebacker. That forces the defensive end to cover the running back in coverage, which for a quarterback, that's your dream right there. There is no defensive end that wants to cover a running back down the field.
They could get some kind of traction. Just their 7th offensive snap. Breece Hall with a good run, good blocking down the field from Jeremy Ruckert, the tight end. And Breece picks up 19 yards on that carry. Fake the toss. Cook will check it down for Hall, who separates and picks up a first down. Breece Hall down inside the 20-yard line. Cook under some immediate pressure, dumps it off for Hall, and the Patriots will rally to him, led by Jack Gibbons. So here's the 41-year-old Nick Folk, who was the kicker for the last Patriots playoff team in 2021. and the kicker for the last Jets playoff team in 2010.
He's got a lot of familiarity with Shane Steichen in that offense, but still very impressive.
Stephon Diggs downfield. He's got it for another big gainer, just shy of midfield. He's got 3 catches, better than 20 a pop. He's dominated the Jets in his career. Here's Travion Henderson, and he bangs his way to a first down. He put a shoulder into Dean Clark, the rookie.
You know it's man. You got a linebacker walk out on the running back here.
May pumps right, looks left, may have to take off, and will for the first down. And he's inside the 10. May inside, it's Diggs, it's a touchdown, and that catch is worth $500,000 too. It makes it 27-3.
All right, I'm sorry, this play looks all too familiar. 2016 Super Bowl against the Atlanta Falcons. They're going deep into the archives. Josh McDaniels, just that quick dish. You've got all those lead blockers.
3rd down and long for Brady Cook. The sideline for John Mechie, and he takes a crunching hit. That was Christian Gonzalez.
Calm the secondary down. As you know, they're going to try to take some shots, and you want to make sure that you keep it in front of you.
May climbs the pocket, finds Stephon Diggs for another big gain. He's down inside the 35 as Stiggers came over to submarine Stephon out of bounds.
They can throw it to the middle of the field. They don't necessarily have to take a shot at the end zone. They still have time.
May will climb, May will throw. He's got Henry. Henry's got the touchdown. The red zone machine strikes again. Diggs and now Henry. He has carved up the Jets today.
And you just feel like everything just has a calmness and a poise to it. You know, it's never frantic, no matter what.
It's been typical of this day today for Brady Cook and the Jets. Extra body coming for New England. A little comeback route for Mitchell. A stumble, but he made the grab short of the first down marker in front of Christian Gonzalez. Instead, they'll deliver it back to McNamara, and it is a pass for McNamara, his first in the NFL. And if it's held onto, it's a first down. It is. McNamara throws a conversion pass.
It certainly felt like there was a lot of orchestration going on here, so you felt like something was up, and you just watch Malachi Moore sneak through. Probably not the prettiest looking fake I've ever seen.
The New York Jets offense. Hook into a tight window that time for Mitchell, and it's incomplete. Torn his ACL as a rookie. Another fake punt. This time it's a snap to Isaiah Davis. This time the Patriots will not be fooled. They get the stop.
Sure, we win the second half. I'll be disappointed if that doesn't happen.
And as DB pointed out, Christina, more touchdown passes than incompletions for May today. What a run, what a push. Travion Henderson burrows his way down near the 30.
Let's see if the Jets decide to dial up their pressure again.
They run a stunt with 4. That opens things up for Ramondre Stevenson. First down and goal for New England.
In this Josh McDaniels offense.
May on the rollout, on the move, throws to the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Guess who? The first of his NFL career. Chisum III, undrafted out of Eastern Washington.
Little misdirection. They've been running the ball so well today. So you know it's going to get Drake May on the perimeter, which as a quarterback you love because it creates these throwing angles for you. And Chisum, like he has had an opportunity to come here and play early, which sure enough, that's happened here down the stretch.
There's Isaiah Davis on 3rd down and 20. He'll get inside the New England 45-yard line. Brings up 4th down. I would imagine they'd want to go for it here. Blitz coming for New England. Brady Cook steps up, throws across his body to Williams, who tries to lunge ahead, but he looks to be short.
21 for 256 and 5 touchdowns, and yet we can't get a perfect quarterback rating.
I know, right?
Can we do something about
weird
that?
The weirdest formula in sports. Here's Hunter Henry with a huge,
and honestly, one of the most simple things you can do on defense is just play man coverage, because it's, hey, you're covering that man. There's nothing else you have to think about. you know, some of the nuances will happen up front with what you do.
First time that the Jets hold the Patriots to a field goal opportunity. Williams was just shy of the marker, and Borregales with the doink. Just his fourth missed field goal all season long, and it's a kicker's least favorite sound. They've got a shot to put that away today with a win and significant help. There's Breece Hall. He has a good run on first down for New York.
So you think about all the holes you need to fill. Certainly, you're going to have the opportunity to go out and get some talented players. Here we go.
Breece Hall taking it all the way for a Jets touchdown. A little more positivity for New York. A little lightning bolt from Breece. Win of the year.
Now let's watch this. Bit of a misdirection. Mechie comes around on the block, and Breece Hall does the rest. You see him just make so many guys miss. It's yards after contact. But when he has a chance to, the opportunity to come back here with Mike Vrabel and work with a young quarterback in Drake May.
Underneath catch made by Stevenson. Fourth down coming up. Jelani Woods in motion. Cook throws. It is complete to Adonai Mitchell.
You know, it just takes a while to build that chemistry and build that timing and confidence together.
Remember, Mechie came over in a trade from Philadelphia. There's a catch by Stone Smart, the former LA Charger tight end. He has his 6th catch of the season. 2nd and 6. Fake to Herbert. Roll out for Cook. Nice throw on the move as he finds Mechie. That's a first down. Inside the 30-yard line of New England.
Just gives you even more versatility.
Well, that's where the league is kind of going towards now, too. It's the pendulum swinging nature of offense versus defense. Here's some offense. That's a nice run for Wangu down inside the 10-yard line. They can't seem to get the quarterback position right. It's been a rough go. They are faithful in this town. Brady Cook, end zone, looking for Ruckert. Incomplete, no flag. They will clinch the East if the Bills lose or tie the Eagles coming up next on Fox. The last team to go from a 13-loss season to a 13-win season, the 1999 Indianapolis Colts in Peyton Manning's second year. Mike Vrabel takes a 13-loss team and turns them into a 13-win team.